Hello beautiful people, welcome to the second tutorial of engineering drawing, and in today's tutorial we'll be drawing the hand wheel. In our previous video we drew the adjustable sector, so if you've not seen that video yet, I will leave a link to that video down below in the description so you can check it out before you proceed with this one. Enough being said, let's get started. Welcome back. So as usual, we need to get our template ready. I showed this in the previous video so you can check it out if you've not seen it. And also we'll be using inches as we used in the previous video, so we have to change the units from the default, which is millimeters, to inches. And also we will zoom all to see our full drawing book. Well, in this drawing we can identify a circle, another circle, a circle, a circle, a circle, and a circle. So we have 6 circles and a little rectangle here. So we have 6 circles and let's say a small rectangle. The first inner circle here has a radius of half, and I think the next circle has a diameter of 2. So we will be drawing a circle with radius half and another circle with diameter of 2. So I'll go to my circle and select center radius, specify my center point and enter a radius of half. Of course, I explained the reason why the drawing appears to be small in the previous video, so let me go ahead and zoom in to have a better view. Okay, so this is my circle with a radius of half. The next circle is a circle with a diameter of 2, so I'll go ahead and draw a circle, specify diameter to be 2. Okay, so our next circle is a circle with radius 1 whole number 1/4, and the next one is 2 whole number 3/8. So I'll draw a circle with radius 1 whole number 1/4, and the next one with radius 2 whole number 3/8. Okay, the next one is a diameter of 5 whole number 3/8, and the last one is a diameter of 6. So I'll draw a circle with diameter 5 whole number 3/8, 5 whole number 3/8, and the last one is a center diameter of 6. So we proceed by creating the space between this vertical line and this vertical line. You can see that the distance between these two lines is 1 inch, and there's a vertical line from the center of the circle to the top, which is dividing the distance between these two lines into 2. Hence, from the left side to this center line will be 0.5 inch, and same applies to the right side. So we'll be creating a vertical line or a constructional line so that we can offset it 0.5 inch to the left and 0.5 inch to the right to get the total of this 1 inch. So we'll draw our constructional line from the center to the top. And I'm going to offset it half inch to the left and also to the right. So now the distance from this line to this line will be my 1 inch. Now let's go ahead and trim the unwanted parts. I'll select trim and press enter. So now we go ahead and create the rounded edges. We can use the Tantan radius or the fillet tool. I showed how to use the Tantan radius in the previous video. So here we're using the fillet tool. So click on fillet, then type radius and press enter. Specify the radius. So they gave the radius for these small circles to be I think 1/8. So you specify the radius to be 1/8 and press enter. Now I will apply the fillet tool to these edges to create a rounded edges. Now the next thing to do is to replicate this space created here 3 times in our drawing, because when we look at the drawing we can see that this space occurs 3 times. We'll be doing this by the help of the polar array tool. So you come to your modify tab and click on this drop down menu. We have rectangular array, path array and polar array. The rectangular array is used to arrange in rows and columns. The path array is used when you have a custom path, and the polar array is used to copy items in a circular path. Here we're using the polar array tool. So click on polar array and select the object you want to replicate. So here we're selecting these 3 things, that's a curve, line and this curve, and then you're going to do same for the right. After selecting them, press enter and you'll be asked to specify the center point of the array. The center point of the array is going to be the point about which your copied items are going to be replicated about. Here we select this to be our center point. So after selecting the center point, the object is going to be replicated about the center point. Here we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 items, but we only need 3. So we will come on top here and delete 6 and input 3. After that, press enter to apply changes. Now you can see 3 items has been created here. Now with the help of the trim tool, we delete unwanted lines. And now we are nearly done with the drawing. So the next thing to do is to draw this keyway, that's the rectangle, the little rectangle above the inner circle. So with the keyway we have a dimension of 1/4 by 1/8. So our shortest side is going to be the 1/8 and our longest side is going to be the 1/4. Let's take a look at this. So if I have a circle and a rectangle on top, that means the distance from the center of the circle to the top of the rectangle is equal to the radius of the circle plus the height of the rectangle. So we will apply this same method in drawing the keyway. So the distance from the center of this circle to the top of this rectangle will be the radius of this circle, which is half, plus the height of this rectangle, which is 1/8. So it will be 1/2 plus 1/8, which is 5/8. So we will construct a constructional line from the center of the circle 5/8 inches to the top. Click on my line tool, specify length to be 5/8 and then an angle of 90 degrees. Since my cursor is up, my line is above the x-axis, it's going to read from the right side anti-clockwise. So the distance from the center here to the top is equal to the distance from the center here to the top of this rectangle. Also, this constructional line divides the longest side of the rectangle into 2, which is 1/4 into 2. So we can offset this constructional line 1/8 to the left and 1/8 to the right to give us 1/4 in total. So with the help of the offset tool, 1/8 to the left and to the right. So now we will join the top of the lines and trim the unwanted parts. So this brings to us the end of this video. That's how we draw the hand wheel in AutoCAD. Don't forget to like this video if you find this content helpful. See you in the next video.